Hey there, friends. Let's get this party started here. We are live. Can everyone hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Live from downtown San Diego, actually. A lot of you are messaging me, asking me if I've moved to downtown San Diego, and no, the Manpanion just thought I needed an office and a prettier place to shoot from, so hence downtown. Let's start by saying hello. Let me know that you can hear me. That'll be first. I was only 15 minutes late. Hi, everybody's throwing me some love. Thank you very much. Can you guys hear me clearly? How about this mess? That's not why I'm late. Definitely wasn't doing my hair, that's for sure. No, Marco, I am not going to cook today. This is Wednesday's Wisdom. So we are in the love room, one of 3 love rooms, and we are going to talk about our stuff. And what do I mean by that? Hey Joyce, hey Annette, hey Lane, thank you for the compliment. Just got back from the gym, went to Equinox by my house in Encinitas, and got my workout on. I'm gonna get some water. Is that cool with all of you? I'm gonna get some water while you guys tell me where you're from. How's that? I'm gonna get some Wawa. Is that good with all of you? As long as it's good with you. Because I want things to be good with you. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? All right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna pour some filtered water, and we are gonna get started. Just keep telling me where you're from. Got Roger on the floor, got Lewis on the floor. Concrete floors here, those are always cool. Got my computer set up. Hey, Bonnie Cox, how you doing? Hey, Keith from Perry. Hey, Gregory. How are you? Gregory from Detroit. So I wanted to talk a little bit about, is this, yeah, this is clean. You know, I was rushing around today and I didn't send this out to my list or anything. The only people I said I would be on live for was my Instagram peeps. And, you know, I said, look, I'm thinking about going on live at 3 p.m. And I was rushing around, some things happened that were gonna cause me to be late, and I was on the other end of town, the north end of San Diego, and I'm downtown now, and I was thinking to myself, why am I rushing? You know, it's the end of the year, I wanna bring good energy into the new year, and I thought that would be a great topic for today. So who wants this? Hit the thumbs up if you want this. Who wants this to be their most prosperous year ever? Their most prosperous year, where they make more, earn more than they ever have in their existence on this earth. I'm seeing some hearts and some thumbs up go by. I'm seeing a lot of them now. Share this video right now. Hit the share button. I believe the share button's right here. Hit the share button if you want this to be your happiest year ever, because we're going to share some tips. Hit the share button if you want this to be your healthiest year ever. Hit the thumbs up if you want this to be your healthiest year ever. So, hey, Jolia from Australia. Hey, Nick. Hey, Marco. Hey, Stelios. So, this is what I want to do. I want to give some tips on, first of all, how you can make this new year be your best year ever without making New Year's resolutions. Because let's face it, folks, do you ever really keep those New Year's resolutions? No. None of us do. So this is what I like to do. Every year I go and get a planner, and last year I did a video on it. I got the Happy Planner. I'm getting ready to go tonight and get my new planner. I'm so excited. I love having a planner that I can write things down in. And you know, for the men out there, you could do this digitally on your phone, because men like to, I think, they're more into gadgets, and women like to write. At least I do. So every year I get my planner, and you know, I put the 12 months in, and I list like 3 things each month that I am going to accomplish. Not that I want to accomplish, not a New Year's resolution, not something that I want to strive for, but that I'll accomplish. Like, I'm doing that. Like, I wrote it down, I'm doing that. And let me tell you guys, there is power in writing things down. I do think it crosses the line, however, and with men, there's a lot of power in, you know, even using your fingers to push buttons on your phone and get them down. Who agrees with me on that? Well, a lot of you agree with me. So every year I do that, and I take 3 things, and every single month, those 3 things I accomplish. And I think that's a powerful first tip. I also think that holding completely positive energy, like I did today when I was running super late, and I was like, gosh, my hair is so yogaed out, and I'm not gonna be able to wash it, and it's like 10 feet tall because of the humidity right now, and oh my God. I realized in that moment there was nothing I can do, and because I want to bring positive energy into 2017, I needed to let go of the fact I was going to be late. I was like, well, I was on time last night. And I realized in that moment that any energy I have now, I'm going to take into the new year. So I think a big part of bringing positivity into the new year is really focusing on how all the wonderful things you did in 2016. Maybe 2016, maybe if you're like, oh, Andre, it was a shit year for me. It was horrible. I accomplished nothing, or something like that. Maybe, well, of course you accomplished something. Maybe what you accomplished, maybe you got rid of someone in your life that was no longer serving a purpose or good for you or helping you grow. And hey, I look at that as a positive year. So right now, if you guys could just all, like each of you, type in the comments section one thing that you did in 2016 that was super positive. One thing, that's all I'm asking for, just one. Like maybe you lost 10 pounds, maybe you lost 50, maybe you gained weight and you needed to gain weight, maybe you started hitting the gym, maybe you hired a health coach like myself and got truly healthy, maybe you completed a detox, maybe you divorced your husband who's a pain in the ass, maybe you divorced your wife, maybe you got married. It's all good. One thing, one thing. I'm going to tell you one thing I did in 2016. Let me think of something. In 2016, okay, someone said got out of debt. Carrie, that's awesome. Good for you. Gosh, I bet everybody wishes that was their accomplishment. 2016. Got all my hot rods running. That sounds like fun. He got all his hot rods running. I think my dad liked hot rods too. Oh, awesome, from Nashville. Let's see. Started a new business. Awesome, Ron. Hi from Italy. Hi, Alice. Met inspiring people. Let's see. Gave up caffeine. That's a huge one. And then Dominic says he was super consistent with his workouts, probably because so unhappy in his marriage. Yikes, did I say that out loud, he said. So I think one thing I did in 2016 is I let go of the need of having to be perfect all the time. The Man Canyon was a huge help with this. I let go of the need of having to show up perfect, even for all of you. I let go of the need of washing my hair I let go of the need of, you know, like washing my hair before I did a Facebook Live video, or, you know, makeup on, you know, to go out to dinner with William, or having to have my workouts perfect. I let go of the need to be perfect. And within letting go of the need to be perfect, I found a lot of peace within myself and a lot of peace with others. I think a lot of other people were able to relate to me better. So that's one thing I did positive in 2016. In 2017, you know, I have a couple of goals that I'm gonna write down throughout my months. One of them is I wanna compete in fitness model. I feel like my body is stronger and better able to develop muscularity again at the point I am right now. So that's one of my goals in 2016, that I want to compete. Another goal is to, you know, do yoga consistently 5 days a week. I used to go every day, little too much for me. I'd like to go 5 days a week, that's it. Those are two goals, you know. Another goal would be to learn to communicate better with my partner, with William. We're learning. We've really had to practice the last week because we've been spending a lot of time together. We spent 23 hours in a car with 3 dogs over the weekend. That's a real test. Try doing that sometime. See if you still speak afterward. So those are a few of the things I'm listing. So I want to give you another tip that I think is a great one. And just hit the share button if you guys agree. Share this on your wall. I think another, I'm gonna have to block someone, you guys. I think another great tip is to exit people out of your life in the new year that aren't serving a purpose. For example, you know, maybe there's someone that brings a lot of negativity into your life. Maybe you have a girlfriend and every morning you meet her at the gym and she's just talking about her problems and you're soaking all that in. Or maybe she's just all about herself and doesn't ask you how your day is going. You know, that to me is a sign. I see a lot of thumbs up on this, a lot of hearts on this. That to me is a sign that it's time for that person to go. You know, it's a new year, and part of the beauty of the new year is really adopting a new mindset. It's like a rebirth. Like we're all being reborn again. Like we're all here to serve a divine purpose. We all have our gifts that stem from our stories, which are our struggles. And part of really moving into a new year and rebirthing ourselves, so to speak, is to let go of people who drain our energy suckers, vampires, people who literally suck the life out of you. You know, when you talk to a person or when you spend time with a person, when that meeting is over, whether it's face-to-face, on the phone, via FaceTime, or even when you look at their wall on social media, you're either gonna feel lifted up or dragged down. So in my personal opinion, energy down, no way. I was telling William on the way back from San Francisco that there's a person that we both know, and I said, you know, you can keep that person in your life, but I will make sure I'm never in the presence of that person again, because I know how I feel after I've been around this person, and it's not good. And usually, you know, when you've got that you interact with, or maybe you have to interact with, maybe it's someone at work, or, you know, an in-law or something of that nature, you know, usually 9 times out of 10, they're miserable in their own life, so they kind of want to pull you down. But that's no reason that you have to interact with them. So in 2017, part of starting new is to, you know, remove these kind of people. So, awesome, Stelios. A stake mentality, so Stelios says. That's great. let me just, wow, you guys are agreeing with all of this. So Stelios, he says something really great. He says, I have a silver snake mentality. Use it and then block them on Facebook. If someone's negative on Facebook, he does this. So I really, really like that. I think my sister just logged on. Hello. That's awesome. Hang on. Stelios, I just followed your lead. I just blocked someone. How's that? So I think another thing that's real powerful moving into 2017 is to really accept and adopt change. You know, change is so good. People fear change, and I'm one of those people. I used to always fear change. I used to hate moving, was like the Antichrist to me, and there was all these things that if someone was going to move my cheese, so to speak. That's a book. It's really a metaphor for life. It's a great book, Who Moved My Cheese? I encourage all of you to get it. If someone was going to shake up my world or change something, I was just pissed off. I didn't want to walk into it. I didn't want to face it. I didn't want to change. Once I go and embraced change and realized, I'm not happy in this 10-year relationship, I think I'll leave. Or, the food I'm eating is not serving me any longer. I think I'm going to become a vegan. Or, this career path I've chosen of being a model doesn't serve me and it's putting too much emphasis on my looks. I think I'm going to do what I'm passionate about, which is helping people get healthy. And, I think I have a love of animals. I think I'll adopt another. Ohio isn't serving me anymore. I think I'm going to hop a plane and grab my dog and move to California. Once I agreed to let go of the rebuttal, the fight against change, my whole world opened up. You know, you can stay in the same pod your whole entire life. You can stay in the same capsule, the same sphere, and you can be pissed off when that capsule is popped, when the bubble is burst, when it's broke open and you have to actually change your whole, environment and everything. But if you actually embrace it and think, okay, now I'm in a new space, now I'm in a new area, now I'm single again after so many years, now I'm that. You really, you grow as a person. That's how we grow. Change is how we grow. So in 2017, I encourage all of you to really embrace change. What are you afraid of? What's the worst thing that can happen? Write that down. What is the worst possible thing that could happen if I go through this change? If I decide to do this change? Now, if you go through the change that, Kris Jenner went through, that's going to be a little bit of a change. But that was a joke. But, I thought that was a funny joke. Okay, sorry, Daddy forgot his keys. Roger. Sorry, folks. Roger. It's okay. Come here. We have a little interrupt here. William forgot his key. Roger, hey, come here. Hi. So, change. Oh, what's the matter? Lewis, be nice. Change is a really, really good thing, and you want to learn to embrace change always. So, just to kind of wrap up and kind of go over the tips again, one of the first tips that I like to do, Roger, stop. One of the first tips that I love to do is I love to write things down for a whole period of a year. These aren't New Year's resolutions. These are simply, 3 things a month that I'm going to do. Not that I'm going to strive towards, but that I'm going to do. And the second thing I love to do is I like to take one thing at least that I accomplished the year before, the year that we're moving away from. And, for me, I really think I accomplished everything I set to accomplish last year, and I'm looking forward to 2017. And another tip for accomplishing your goals is to get rid of anyone that's negative, that's bringing you down in life, because how are you going to accomplish anything? How are you going to move towards anything if you've got people that when you get off the phone with them, or you're done FaceTiming, or you've had lunch with them, that you feel kind of pushed down and not good about yourself anymore? So I'm really proud of all of you who listed what you were going to do in the new year. If you haven't listed it yet, let's list it under this video now. I'd like to see a few more. Change is constant. That's right, Jerry. That's right. Change is good. That's right, Scott. And we've got, let's see, this is a good comment. So Andy says, I appreciate having you. That's sweet. You're new to me in 2016, tech to change lives. Thank you for doing what you do. I look forward to listening to you. That is so sweet. Thank you, Andy. Very, very sweet. Thank you, Andy. So does anyone want to give their tips for 2016? Leaving 2016, moving into 2017. Anyone want to give their tips on change? Stelios gave a great one. I'll tell you another one that's really good. And you know, again, what I did in 2016 was I let go of the need to be perfect all the time. I let go of the need to wash my hair every day. I let go of the need to appear here in front of you in full makeup and a dress and all that BS. I was just myself. If I was coming from the gym, I was going to be coming from the gym. And I think it really helped a lot of you relate to me better. And I shared with you what my, not goals, not New Year's resolutions, but what I'm going to accomplish in 2017. I would love to hear what you're going to accomplish. Maybe you haven't boarded a plane in 10 years because you're wanting to fly again. You know, maybe you're getting a divorce. Maybe, you know, you're leaving a relationship from someone that isn't serving you on a higher level and helping you grow as a person. Roger's a barker when we're downtown. Only when we're downtown because the concrete floors. Come here. Stop. Stop. So, you know, whatever it is, whatever you're striving towards, I really encourage you to write it down and to get a planner, to, you know, to just jot things down. Come here, Raj. Come here. Stop. So let's see. We have any more? Doggies behave, right? I know. Yeah, always be nice. That's a great one, Brad. Brad says always be nice. Take time to enjoy the little things. That's a great one. That's a great one, Kathy. That's a really, really good one. I like that one. So, folks, another little tip that I really, I find is deeply satisfying to do. And, you know, I've kind of pushed this tip every year. But to your body helps you accomplish all things in your life. And I'm not just saying that. To truly put yourself first and say, you know what? I'm gonna have to learn to say no to a couple people because I need to put myself first. I'm gonna have to tell my husband to make his own breakfast because I need to get my walk in the morning, or I need to get my workout on, or I need to take care of me, or I need to meditate, or I need to go to yoga in the morning. That's are wasting your time, who maybe, you know, maybe it's time. This is the year to put yourself first. Learn to take care of yourself. If you've never taken care of yourself in your life and you're just learning about this self-care stuff I push, adopt it. Learn how to really, you know, put yourself first, because I'll tell you what, I learned a long time ago, if I didn't feel good, I was all about me, me, me. But if I felt great, I could step up and help other people. So, you know, when I turn this camera off, you guys, I'm going to get my neck tweaked downtown at Elite Chiropractic, best chiropractic office in the world. Works on the San Diego Chargers. He's great. I'm taking care of myself. I went to the gym this morning. I made the Manpanion some oatmeal with some cinnamon and some coconut palm sugar and some blueberries, but then I got my little butt to the gym. Why? Because I know I won't be making him oatmeal the next day if I don't get to the gym today. Does that make any sense? Because then I'll oversleep tomorrow. See, going to the gym, going to yoga, juicing every day, these things empower me to feel my best. So I'm able to help clients, I'm able to make the Manpanion's food, I'm able to wrangle 3 dogs, I'm able to handle the flow that life brings, which is sometimes very stressful, right? So if you're not taking care of yourself, I encourage you to make this the year you start taking care of yourself, and this the year you learn to say no. No. I learned to say no years ago. Really, it's really served me well. Just say no. You know, we don't have to be a yes person and say yes to everything. You know, sure, I'll watch your dogs while you're out of town. Sure, I'll make your breakfast and skip my workout. Sure, I'll do this. Sure, I'll do that. That's not necessary. Learn to say no. No is a very, very powerful, powerful word to use. It empowers us to live a better life. I'm not saying you should be, bitchy and say, no to everything. You should be helpful. You should be kind. But how are you going to truly serve others if you're not serving yourself? Well, you're not. So let's read a few comments of what other people recommend. Hi, Josie. I know Stelios, right? Those dogs. Dominic says I'm talking directly to him. I bet I am. You guys are great. Okay, so let's go over those tips one more time. You guys are wonderful. So number one, if you're a man, you can use your laptop or your cell phone and just type it in. I think men work better cognitively that way. But if you're a woman, go out and get yourself a pretty planner tonight. I'm going to get one. And check out my YouTube video on planners. And write down 3 things you are going to accomplish each month. 3 things. I'm going to get along better with my husband. I'm going to finish that book. I'm going to spend more time with my children and less time on social media. There's 3 good ones. And 3 things a month. 3 things a month. 3 is a powerful number. It's my favorite number. Let's use 3. And number 2 would be, learn to say no. Say no, put yourself first. Self-care is very empowering. It brings victory to a lot of people's lives because they learn for the first time how much better they are able to operate themselves first. So self-care is a huge one. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. Number 3, take a look at what you accomplished last year. I know there's something. Maybe you started mowing your lawn. Shit, I don't know. Maybe you lost weight, maybe you gained weight you needed to gain, maybe you got a divorce, maybe you got married, maybe you whatever. Maybe you cut your hair and it looks great, maybe you started a new career. One person said they started, list what you did in 2016 proud of, and use that to motivate you in 2017. Well, look what I did in 2016. I did X, Y, and Z, and so I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And be proud. Be proud to say it. List it under here and be proud. I'm going to list mine. I'm going to go list crazy when I'm off of here. I built a new website. I launched a new program. I managed to turn a relationship into 2 years, which is great. We worked together. I blah, blah, blah. I had 50 new clients. Sorry guys, the phone rang. That was so weird. So, you know, list those things, be proud of those things, and allow those things to motivate you into 2017. I'm sorry about my dogs, you guys. That's what happens when the man-panion forgets his keys and he walks back in. The dogs go crazy. I am Andrea Cox. If you haven't already shared this, share it on your wall. It might help someone else. I'm sure it will. And I'll be happy when I see that you share. Love that. Hop on over to my fan pages here on Facebook, Andrea Cox. Andrea Cox is the Healthy Haven, and Alkalize with Andrea Detox Retreats. Hit the like button so you can get those updates. I'm going to start going live on those pages more in 2017 than I am here. And head on over to my website, andreacox.com. Sign up for my newsletter. I send you recipes, health tips, detox tips, and great videos like this. And definitely check out my YouTube channel, Andrea Cox TV. Hit the subscribe button, it's free. There's over 700 videos of informative information on detox, health, fitness, and you know, stuff like we're talking about here. And on, let's see, Twitter and Instagram, I am Raw Chef Andrea. On Snapchat, it is Andrea Lee Cox, L-E-I-G-H. I'm Andrea Cox, thank you so much. I am so happy that you guys are interested in what I'm saying and tune in to me, and I really want one of you. And I will see you Saturday to answer your detox questions live at 3 p.m. I might come on tomorrow for Training Thursday and show you a little fitness. You guys seem to love those yoga videos, but it's our 2-year anniversary, so I might not. I might skip that. I think he's got something special planned for the day. You guys, make it a beautiful evening. Put yourself first. I love you. Be well. The doggies are nuts. Those little doggies, those silly doggies, those silly doggies. Bye. Ah.